Have you ever said things like, did you went there? I was eaten already. I had went to school. If yes, please stop. You are not alone. Even fluent speakers make these mistakes every single day. In today's video, I'm going to end your confusion forever. We will learn how to use them, when to use them, how to remember the difference once you learn it. And you will get so many real life examples that by the end of this video, you will never mix them up again. That's my promise. Grab your notebooks because this one is going to be powerful. Part 1. Let's start with did. Did is used to talk about an action in the past that you did or didn't do. That means an action that happened or didn't happen, but it has to be an action. It always shows an action, not a state, situation, or a condition. For example, I did my homework yesterday. Did you call your friend? I didn't go to the party yesterday. All three have some action. There is a common mistake that people make while using did. Many people say, did you went there? This is wrong because did already shows past. So the verb should be in the present form. So the correct way to say that is, did you go there? We use past form for past sentences, but when did comes, the verb goes back to the present form, right? Let's see some real life examples. Imagine a scenario. Yesterday, your friend asked you to join her for coffee, but you were busy. Today, she asks you, hey, did you come yesterday? And you reply, no, I didn't come. I was tired. So here, did shows the action of coming. Was, it shows the state of being tired, but we'll come to that later in this video. Right now, we are discussing did. A quick tip. Did always refers to an action that happened in the past tense. It has to be an action, nothing else. And did is always followed by base verb like go, eat, do, see, and not went, ate, did, saw. Let's practice together. I will say the sentence and you will tell me the correct answer. Okay? Did you eat dinner? Did you eat dinner? Did she went home? Did she go home? Did they saw the movie? Did they see the movie? Perfect. Now we come to part 2, was and were. Was and were. These two don't show any action. They show state or condition or situation. Meaning, was and were are the past tense of am and are. So if today you say, I am happy, in the past it becomes, I was happy. If today you say, I am tired, in the past it becomes, I was tired. Was and were both mean the same, but was is used with I, he, she, and it. Like, I was tired, he was tired, she was late, he was happy, it was raining. And were is used with you, they, we, and something which is plural. For example, you were amazing, they were outstanding, they were tired, we were at the park. Let me give you a real life example. Before moving further, I would like to introduce you to an amazing application which gives you real time feedback. So if you make any of these mistakes, it can correct your mistakes and will give you more suggestions how to use it. It is super cheap and super useful. It has ready-made lesson plans for all levels of English learners, like beginner, intermediate level, and advanced levels. You will find the link in the description of this video. Download the application from the link given in the description box. Let's watch a demo how this app can help you correct all your grammar mistakes.
Hello. Today we will learn to introduce ourselves. Tell me one thing that you would like others to know about you.
I am 5 years working experience. I have a BSc degree.
Great effort. You shared good information. Try saying, I have 5 years of work experience and a BSc degree. What do you enjoy most about your job?
Let me give you a real life example. Let's imagine this situation. Yesterday it was raining heavily and you didn't go out. You can say, I was at home because it was raining. You can talk about your friends. They were at a restaurant. So you were not doing anything. There was no action happening. You were at home. That is a situation, state, or condition. They were at a restaurant. They were also not doing anything. So that means was and were are not used to denote an action. So was and were are only describing a situation, a state, or a condition, not an action. In both these sentences, there is no action taking place. Let's see some common mistakes that people make while using was or were. People often say things like, I was went there. I was went there. It's wrong because was doesn't go with an action verb. Was only shows a state or condition. You could say, I was there, which shows only a state or condition. Or you could say, I went there, which shows an action. But never was went. Was went can't come together because went is showing an action and was only shows state or condition, so they can't come together. Quick tip, always remember was were show a condition and did always shows an action. Let's practice this concept through a mini story which is so interesting. Yesterday, my friend and I went to a restaurant. The food was delicious. The waiters were friendly. But one thing was funny. I didn't eat much because I was already full. Now notice how all three appeared here. Did not eat is an action because eating or not eating both are considered actions. Was full is a state. I was full, but I was not doing an action. Were friendly, that shows a state. The waiters were friendly, but they were not doing an action. Now let's practice together. I will say a sentence and you have to tell me whether it should be did, was, or were. So the first sentence is yesterday I dash my homework. The answer is did. Yesterday I did my homework. Second sentence, they dash at the mall yesterday. They dash at the mall yesterday. The answer is were. They were at the mall yesterday. She dash tired after work. She dash tired after work. She was tired after work. Dash you go to the school yesterday? Dash you go to the school yesterday? Did you go to the school yesterday? We dash go because it was raining. We dash go because it was raining. We didn't go because it was raining. We didn't go because it was raining. So now you have understood was, were, and did. Now we come to part 3, which is had. It is a bit tricky because it can show two different ideas. First is possession, that is ownership. The second way it is used in past perfect tense to show something that happened before another past event. It shows an event that happened before another past event. Now let's discuss how it is used. How to use had for possession. I had a car when I was in college. It means you owned a car in the past. So you had a car when you were in college. She had long hair when she was in school. She possessed long hair in the past. So here, had simply means owned or possessed, like have in the present. It's like have, like you say, I have long hair. In the past, you would say, I had long hair. Like you say, I have a beautiful car. In the past, you would say, I had a beautiful car. So it's the past form of have. Now let's understand the second way had is used in the past perfect tense. Now, this is where students get confused. The past perfect tense is used when one past action happened before another past action. Let's understand this. When I reached the station, the train had left. Now, there are two actions here. I reached the station. The second action is the train left. Now, which one do you think happened first? The train left happened first. That means train had left, then I reached there. Okay? So we used had left to show that train left first, to show the earlier action, to show that I reached after the train left. Let's understand it through another real life example. Imagine you planned to meet your friend. When you reached there, she wasn't there. You can say, when I reached there, she had already gone home. So since she had gone home, we are putting had with it because she had gone home after that I reached there. This action happened first. After that I reached there. There is a common mistake which people make while using had. I did had lunch. It should be I had lunch. No did or was can be used before had. So we should only say I had lunch. The other one is I was had a car. It should be I had a car. We can't use was or did before had because had itself is the past form of have. A quick tip so that you can remember the difference. Did shows past action. Was, were, they show past state. And had shows past possession or something that happened before another past action. I will give you a mini story example which will clear the whole concept that I discussed today. A mini story that will make you understand all three and clear out all the confusion. Let's connect all of them in one small story. Yesterday, I was tired because I had worked the whole day. I didn't go to the party. My friends were dancing and having fun, but I was sleeping. See how naturally they all appear. Was tired shows a state. Had worked earlier past action, a past action that happened before another past action. Didn't go shows a past action. This is how native speakers speak. They effortlessly switch between did, was, were, and had. Now let's do a quick recap. Did shows a past action. Did you eat dinner? Was shows a state. I was busy. They were tired. Had shows past possession or earlier past action. I had finished my work before dinner. I had finished my work before dinner. Now we will have an interactive practice round, which is going to be very interesting. I will say a sentence and you will say the answer aloud. Yesterday I dash a headache. Yesterday I dash a headache. Had. Yesterday I had a headache. She dash very sad yesterday. She was very sad yesterday. They dash not watch the movie. They did not watch the movie. I dash finished my homework before my mother came. I had finished my homework before my mother came. You dash amazing in that video. You were amazing in that video. Perfect. So now you have got the concept. Now you know the difference between was, were, did, and had. If you keep practicing with your daily routine, you will start using them naturally without even thinking twice. Now, here's your challenge. In the comments, write 3 sentences using all 3 words correctly. I was tired because I had studied all night, but I did well in the exam. This sentence uses all 3. I will correct your sentences. If I find any mistakes, I will correct them. And I'll be waiting for your comments. If you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.